Web systems.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? And I'm waiting for.
Hit me! Cool border!
Howdy y'all, this is your boy Beastamon. Are y'all ready for a funkified, swift, dope walkthrough of this game? Well, here we go! I'm sorry you guys. Howdy y'all, this is your boy Beastamon. And I'm playing my favorite game in the whole wide world. This is like my favorite game of all time. Cool Borders 2. I remember I first got this game like a little bit after it came out, so it must have been in like sometime in 98 maybe it was 97. I remember, like, I'm the biggest freak at this game. Like, I know so much stuff about this game that, like, I don't know, you'd think I slept with the game or something. I spent countless hours on this game just obsessing over how to get, you know, certain things or how to do certain things in the game you normally probably wouldn't be able to do, just like everyone else. Like, you've heard that fake Pokemon cheated, you know, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow about you if you surf like in Vermilion City and you try to go to that, you know, you try to move the truck with strength and then you get Mew. Well, yeah, kind of like that. That's how much I used to obsess over this game. But anyway, this is Cool Borders 2 in all its glory, and this is actually going to be an intro vid. It's not going to be, you know, I'm not going to jump right into it because there are some things you need to know. There's a learning curve to this game, and, you know, back in the day, like I said, I used to be obsessed with it, but I never played competition mode. Actually, when I was young, my favorite mode was freestyle mode, mainly because I couldn't play competition mode because I sucked at it. And, yeah, competition mode just requires you to know everything about the game. If you just starting out, you might want to do freestyle instead. But, yeah, so there's competition mode, which pretty much you go against 7 other people. You choose a character, you go against 7 other people, to try to be, you know, the winner of the tournament, or the competition mode. Then there's freestyle mode, which pretty much you just pick a course. Some courses have to be unlocked in competition mode. You pick your course, you pick your character, you pick the board, and then you can pick the music tune. And then you just go and, you know, play the course out. Big Air is just like, well, Big Air Contest is just you doing a jump. You just do a jump, score, you know, score points for the jump, and that's it. Master, however, has you doing every trick, like every trick. I'm not playing, like every trick in the game, from shifties, which I'll explain in a minute, from shifties, to doing like a full-fledged whole move, which requires usually a spin or a flip and 2 other grabs. The game usually doesn't consist, well, the game doesn't consist of more than 2 grabs. So, you know, you'll never have like a Shifty to a Lien Air to a method. That just doesn't exist in Cool Borders 2. Then you have half pipe. You have a minute and 10 seconds. Well, not a minute and 10 seconds. You have, let's see, a little bit under 2 minutes. It listed as 110 seconds, which isn't 2 minutes exactly. But you have a minute and 10 seconds to try to score 50 points. And they're judged based on 5 different judged in 5 different categories. Sorry. board park. The board park, pretty much, you just go through a park with a whole bunch of obstacles, and you just fool around and you do tricks and stuff. And there's option mode. I'll go to option mode to show you what's there. You have your volume if you want to make the BG and the background music higher, or the sound effects. You also have the voice aspect of it, where if you want to change the announcer's voice. You have board edit where you can actually make your own board. I might show that off, but not this video. You have your ranking where, like, you can see how you did courses. You can see how you did in half pipe. You can see how you did in big air, and you can see how you did in trick master. So yeah, they tell you how much you did correct, how much you did incorrect, the timing, and the rank. Some of the ranks have weird names. You can also enter your name, which I might as well do now. Oh. And there's also the autosave feature. You're going to want to use this autosave feature, because if not, if you don't use the autosave feature, you're probably going to end up saying, well, I beat the competition mode, where's my prize? Because you actually do get a prize for competition mode. And then you have to realize you have to go to load, and then you actually have to load the previous save just to get there. And it actually takes some time. You can't just load and then the credits will show up. So I'm actually going to tell you, rather than going into a mode right ahead, I'm going to tell you, well, I'm probably going to put this in the description. There's certain tricks you need to know how to do, but I will go over what each button does now. I have an analog control. Not that it matters for this game, because it was made for 1998, where they actually use the analog sticks. But basically, to move your border, you use the D-pad. You actually use the square move to take a sharp corner. So on some courses, you're going to be married to your square button. Just make those sharp turns. X is to jump. O does nothing. Well, the circle does nothing. And the triangle actually makes it so it's in first person. The start of course pauses the game. And I forget what the select button does. I don't think it does anything. And your shoulder buttons, your L1, L2, R1, and R2 are for tricks. And let me see, is there anything else I wanted to say? Probably not for this video, but if you haven't figured it out by now, and you're wondering, well, who is this guy? Who is Beastamon 469? Well, if you haven't figured it out by now, by the time this will be posted up, it will have been the 21st. And yeah, the reason I wanted to put it up on the 21st is because, well, you know, the 21st of May is actually my birthday, and I wanted to celebrate that since I really didn't have, you know, a lot of money. I just wanted to celebrate it with you guys by, you know, starting my LP career. I know 24 is probably kind of late to, you know, start LPing, but I just wanted to do it because I got inspired by so many people, you know, to do it. So yeah, it's kind of a birthday present to myself. I know that sounds kind of selfish, but yeah, I wanted to share my love of video games with YouTube and all you people watching out there. So yes, this is actually my first Let's Play. I'm sorry if it's a little sloppy, but I'll try to get better. And I will see you in the next episode, where I will end up showing you competition mode, my favorite mode. Alright, later. Oh yeah, and if you were wondering about the voice, I was just making fun of the announcer in the game.